Tap in with the ones in your city. We make movies, we all.
Today, from Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida, it's the AFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports. The Baltimore Ravens.
Playoff fever has immersed South Florida. Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami for a berth in the AFC Championship game. Off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. Number 8, Lamar Jackson, trotting onto the field at quarterback, ready to lead this Ravens offense.
All in all, he was pretty solid in the victory in the wild card round and threw a couple of touchdowns. And when it comes to quarterback play, you'd always love spectacular. But in the playoffs, you'll take solid. And that's exactly what they're looking for from him again in this contest.
And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
On second down, here's Jackson. He finds his man, complete. That's Buchanan. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. To throw is Jackson. They set up the screen for Stevenson. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now. He'll kick it away after a 3 and out on the opening drive of the game. Harris returning. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And they will take over 1st and 10. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. And leading them out, their signal caller, now in his 4th season in the NFL.
And he and his team, they were the beneficiaries of a first-round bye earned by a tremendous regular season. He'd been a little bit nicked up so he could use the rest. And I'm sure his teammates felt the exact same way. But now it'll be interesting to watch their first few drives in this one. Because sometimes getting the rest is great, but sometimes you accumulate a little bit of rust as well. Maybe they come out flat, and they can't afford that in the postseason.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Buy some time right. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Taylor to throw. Rolling to his right. That is caught. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon Achane, 42 yards. And the Dolphins are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was Devon Achane who finished things off with a touchdown reception. The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it. And now here come the Ravens. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long. Now it's Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Stevenson. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Ouch, you thought you had the defensive stand. Roughing the passer wipes it out.
What does every defense talk about? 3 and out, right? Thought they were able to get off the field. Not so.
Up the middle, here's Stevenson. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. 2nd and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Grove. And he'll get about 3 here up to the 44-yard line. Here now a 3rd down and 8.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Yards on the return following a punt of 41. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way.
And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. It's a big play there for Miami. 41 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Sliding out of the pocket. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Open man downfield is Hardman. He's got it. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the... And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Devon Achane with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins go up by 2 touchdowns. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. So the drive there, 5 plays, 80 yards. And the drive finished off with a touchdown run from Devon Achane. Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Jackson now. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he's tackled a 1 yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On second down now. Grove, and he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Straight ahead at Stevenson. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, second down. Here's Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a fourth down. And that one will be no good. He never had it on line. It's well wide to the left, and this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. A give, running right, Achane. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On third down, Taylor out to his left. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give him credit. They took Mike McDaniel. He's going to ask him to take a closer look at this call. And out comes the challenge flag. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over.
Yeah, remember now, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear video evidence to the contrary. And I give these officials a lot of credit. Such a tough and demanding job. You and I both know that. Yeah, they make the right call way more often than they get it wrong.
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have 1 challenge remaining. They'll try and throw for it with Taylor. Steps away. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he will step out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. On the handoff, it's Achane. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Right back to Achane on second down. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Dolphins continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it was Devon Achane who finished things off with a touchdown reception. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And this, you'd hate to say that a drive in the first half must end in points, but you're down 21-0. they're going to have to get something going fairly quickly.
I would agree totally with that, because if you're going to mount the comeback, it's going to have to come in bits and pieces. It doesn't just all come at one time, right? We haven't seen anything more than a 6-point touchdown ever in this game, right? So that's how it has to be done. Get points on the board now, start your comeback, but you're exactly right. Let's get it going right here in this spot.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. That's complete, left side to Bateman. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Again, Jackson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Buchanan. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45. Reception, here's Taylor. They'll roll him out right. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Taylor incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He'll buy some time right. Catch is made by Hardman. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A gain of 37.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Dolphins would extend their lead here just before halftime. And oh, he clanks it off the right upright. And it's no good. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. On the return from his end zone, Rodgers. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. Now a 2nd and 6. Throwing is Jackson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And his throw is incomplete. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. This 4th and final matchup on this divisional round weekend. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the...
Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Play action, it's Taylor rolling to his left. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Oh, and that is incomplete.
He hasn't been sacked all game, and there's an example as to why. Evaded the pressure, got out of the pocket, but even with the extra time, it doesn't translate into a completion.
On the move to his left. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami. And even 40 yards. They go play action with Taylor. Rolling to his right. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Justin Madubuike showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4.
I know there would be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 72 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Here now, 3rd and a yard. A run straight ahead with Achane. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll go. Achane. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. And hold on here because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
Up the middle, Achane. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They go play action now. Jackson. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now it's Jackson. They'll find Bateman once more. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Stevenson gets it again on 2nd down. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Jackson. Open man is Duvernay. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A very solid gain of 27. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Stevenson. And able to work his way down to the 16. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
A little bit of a hole, but it closed there. A little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Now Jackson. Right to advance to the AFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. And this is a blowout. It's a touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead drops from 34 down to 27. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Dolphins ready to take over on offense. And this one not officially in the bag, but it's looking more and more like you and I are going to be in these same seats next week for a game to go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, and it's contrary to our meeting with the visitors, wasn't it? Remember when we went over to their hotel before the game, and one of the themes they kept hitting us with was, let's put the pressure on the #1 seed and see if they can handle it. Let's do that. Well, they're the #1 seed for a reason. Best team all year long. They're showing it again in this game.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. Achane here. They stay on the ground. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Off the play fake, here's Taylor, out to his left. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. So X out the big play, this one comes back.
And it's not a call you get very often. Offensive pass interference, but it was the right one in this case, and that'll wipe away a really nice gain.
Steps away. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. He's got it at the 15. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Nicole Hardman, 59 yards. And the Dolphins are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So that drive, 4 plays, and it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. That often runs you into a penalty.
Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Here's Jackson to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Now Jackson on 1st down. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Jackson. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. The offense on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7. Jackson from the shotgun. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Shrugs him off. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return.
Devon Achane of the offense ready to go once again.
I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone, like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now.
Teams don't have as many goals for the game like we used to have, where you checked off your boxes, but 0 turnovers, that's a universal. And while it won't likely cost them in this game, they're going to regret the fact that they coughed one up here.
Yeah, their first blemish. They had mistake-free football prior. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Jackson. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun. Jackson into a double team, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. But a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
137 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Again, it's Achane.
And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
That's a nice run to get himself back on the horse after his fumble. Nothing spectacular, but a good confidence-building run.
And they'll give this to Achane.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
In fact, the week off hasn't hurt him one bit. 1,000-yard rush in the regular season. Got his first touchdown here in the playoffs. Perhaps the week off energized him.
A great article in the paper this morning basically saying that they would not have won the division without him. And he's not their only piece, but I think that's a fair statement.
It's easy to say it this way. He's their main guy.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. On the return from his end zone, Rodgers powering his way forward. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Now Jackson on 2nd down. Throw left side complete. That's Vaughn. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. One last shot for Jackson.
Well, this one into the hands of Vaughn.
And he'll be taken down here, and this one is going to come to an end.